Hey everybody, welcome back to 3 Day Weekend. I'm your host Chris, and I'm so happy that you've joined me again today. I am working on a 2015 Dodge Dart. We have a window, the front passenger window, that is not rolling down. Today we're going to try to find out what's up with that. If I click the down switch, nothing happens. If I go up, I can hear it engage, and I can see the lights dim a little bit, so there's power draw when it's going up, but not when it's going down. Leads me to believe I have a switch problem, but we're going to take it apart and find out for sure. This is our window switch. It's a standard window switch found in most, I'm going to say Chrysler Mopar vehicles, Stellantis, FCA, whatever they're under now. Pretty much the same unit in most all of them. There's a slight variation, like this one. No, this one is the same. Or this one, which the driver's is auto, but they're pretty much it. Standard plugs on it. Yep. So I'm going to pop that out of there. The trick is that these little metal clips like to fall off when you rip it out of there, so that is going to be a challenge. You can just forcefully pry it up out of there, but I don't want to break anything, so I'm going to take the door off to get this switch popped off. I'm also going to take that door off so I can stick my voltmeter on it and see what we have going on for voltages at the window motor. Generally I wouldn't do this, I'm just doing that for the video, because normally I would just put a new switch in and it would probably work, unless that switch over there is bad. But we're going to find out. We're going to do the whole thing today. There's a couple of hidden screws. The first one is behind that little panel, and the next one is down behind this little panel. So we're going to pull those out. I like to use my little pry tool. Makes it easier, but you can use whatever's handy. There it is, right down there. And there is our 10mm right there. This one's tiny. It's not even 8. I'll tell you what size that is here in a minute. I don't know offhand. But once we get those out, the whole thing is just held in with push pins. So we'll take the pry tool, stick it between the door and the panel, and try to get that open. That little guy is a 7mm. This has been opened before because there's also usually a little screw right here, but it's gone. And that holds this a little more solid. I have the door panel loose. These are the wires going to it, so I can reach my hand right underneath and kind of give that a little push from the bottom. And it'll come right out. Like so. Now that I pushed it from the bottom, you see it comes out with the metal tabs intact. So now we can just unplug those, plug in a different one, and test it. Alright, got the replacement in there, which I got from a salvage yard, I think, somewhere. And now the window works. Yay! So, faulty switch. Garbage. Okay, so we know the window switch was bad. So that's all done. And normally I'd just put it back together and we're good to go. But I promised you I would show you how to test a motor just to make sure you have electric going to it. I said I was going to do it over there. But why would I take that door apart when I already have this door apart and it has a motor just like it? So the procedure is exactly the same. So I'll just show you on this one. You need a multimeter in order to do it. Anyone will do that'll read 12 volts DC. We'll unplug it, just push this red clip in and disconnect it, which is difficult with one hand, you know how that goes. I'm gonna have to put you down for it. And then once you have the red thing pushed in all the way, you can push on the back and the whole thing will slide off. And it's just 2 pins in there. Hook your red lead to one pin and the black lead to the other. There you go, I got the leads jammed in there best I can. And we're watching the voltmeter. And when you roll the window down, you realize that your leads aren't in there all the way. Trying to get them to balance. There we go. Alright, and I have negative, see the little negative over there? Negative 12 volts. And if I roll the window up, I have positive 12 volts. No little negative sign. That means you are getting voltage to that motor. That motor should be turning. If it's not turning with it plugged in, you have a bad motor. Swap it out. If you do, or if you don't, you have a bad switch or bad wire or something. Just so you know, these little connections in between the doors are known to get corrosion on these cars. So you probably need to check right there first. There's your door back on. I'm gonna order a brand new switch because the ones that I have from other cars are broken in various ways. This one doesn't have any clips on it, so need to order some new ones, which at the time of this filming is $25 on Amazon. Can't complain about that. Well, that's gonna do it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. If you feel like I earned it, give me a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel while you're here. Catch up on all our latest videos. You can see a couple more of this Dart while I have it. A couple more issues with it going on, so we'll do that. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on 3 Day Weekend.